Good morning, Arunima.
Good morning, Mama.
Okay, so today we are going to understand the new concepts of math on, under, above, and below. Okay? Now you are looking at a picture over here, right? Let's read the question. Take the children on the table and cross the children under the table. Okay. Do you know what do you mean by on
Yes, then you're on the table.
and under?
Then you're under the table.
Above?
Then you're above the table.
Okay, so see, I will explain you with this help of this picture over here. When we say on something, like here, on the table, so you can see this cat over here. She's sitting on the surface of the table. She's touching the table and she's on it, right? So this is called on something. But when we say above the table, that means look at this fan over here. It is above the table. It is not touching the table, it is above that surface, right? So when an object is not touching that surface but it is above something, so we say above. And when it is kept on that surface, that means it is on, right? It's touching that surface. Same way here, when we say below the table, below the table means that you are
Under.
no, not that. So there is a difference between below and under. Below means that you are below the level of that surface. If we are considering this table as a surface, so we say below the table, or we say below the fan, or we say below the board, right? So that you are on a lower level from that surface. So then we use this word below. And under means what? That you are under that surface. Look at this child over here. He is under the table. But if we talk about this water bottle, it is below the table, not under the table, right? Okay, so that is the basic difference between on, above, under, below. Okay? Okay. So what's the question over here is to take the children on the table and cross the children under the table. So let's choose our pen so that we can do that. Okay? And select the color black. Okay. So first we will tick the children. Those are on the table. What about this boy? What do you think? Is he on the table?
Yeah.
Right. So let's put a tick on him. Okay? Okay. And yeah. What about this boy?
He's on the
Right. He's on the table. So let's put a tick. Anybody else who is on the table?
And the cat is on the
Right,
table.
but cat is not a child, right? So we will not tick because the question says tick the children on the table. So we tick this children and this children. And we have to put a cross on the children under the table. Let's see which children is under the table. Right, this child is under the table. So we will put a cross on this child, right?
Right.
Very good. Let's move on to the next exercise. Okay, now take a look at this picture over here. Here we have to discuss the concept of near, far, top and bottom. So if we consider this well, right, what all things and people or children you can see near? These?
Yes.
Yes, these all women's, these are near to this well.
Yeah.
Even this one, even this one, right? But if we see these houses over here, they are far away, right? And if we see top and bottom, so what do you think? These spots which this woman is carrying over her head, is it top of the head or is it bottom?
On top.
Right. This pot is at the top of the head of this woman. Same way here, right? And if we consider as bottom, look at these spots which are kept at the bottom, right? Right. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, shapes around us. Put the shapes in the pink and yellow boxes by drawing a line. So here we can see different shapes, right? So here we have a pink box and here we have a yellow box. So according to the shape, right, we have to place the objects in the pink box and in the yellow box. Okay, by drawing like this, we can see in this pink box, the object which is kept is of which shape?
Of cube.
Right, it's a cube object, cube shape object. And here in this yellow box, the object which is kept is a sphere. Very good. So this object is a sphere object. So let's sort it one by one. This one, the orange, what do you think? Which shape it is?
A sphere.
Right, a sphere. So which box it will go in?
Yellow.
Right, let's put this orange into the yellow box. Next, what about this soccer ball? Where will it go? In the pink box or in the yellow box?
Yellow.
Right, why will it go in the yellow box?
Because it's a sphere.
Right, because it's a sphere. So let's put this soccer ball in the yellow box. Next, what about this tomato?
It will go in the yellow box.
Right, because it's having a shape of a sphere. So put it in yellow box. What about this balloon?
It has some yellow.
Right, because it's also a sphere shape. Next, what about this box?
Cube.
Right, so it's a cube, so it will go in this pink box. Next, this is already done. This goes in pink box because it's cube shaped. What about this chalk box?
It is a cube shape.
Right, so it goes in pink box, and same way here this yellow box will go in the pink box because it's a cube shape. Next, match the similar shapes by drawing a line. So we can see here the first one is done. It's a box and this dice is also in a cube shape. The box is cube shaped and the dice is cube shaped. So that's how they both are matched. Let's see this tomato. This is which shape?
A sphere.
Right, and what about this balloon?
A sphere.
Right, so let's match these two because they both are sphere shaped. This box,
A cube.
cube, and what about this box?
A cube.
So they both are cube shaped, so let's match them over. And last but not the least, this ball is sphere shaped and even the soccer ball is sphere shaped. So we matched both of them, okay? Let's move on to the next one. Sort shapes by joining with similar shapes. So here we can see this boy is holding a chart and it is having 4 different shapes on this chart. First one is sphere, second one is cube, third one is cylinder, and the fourth one is a cone. So there are different objects which we can see there, and we have to match these objects with these shapes on the chart. Okay? So first one is already done. Like this soda can or something. What is this? Can?
Yeah.
So this can is of a cylinder shape, right?
Right.
So it is matched with this cylinder shape. Let's see this one. What about this water bottle? Which shape is this?
It's a cylinder.
Right, it's a cylinder shape. So we will match it to this cylinder shape. What about this ice cream cone?
It's a cone.
Right, so we will match it with the cone shape. What about this brick kind of thing?
It's a cube.
Very good. So match it with the cube shape. What about this?
It's
Which shape?
a sphere.
Right, so bring it over to the sphere shape and this roll.
The cylinder.
Right, so where is cylinder? Where is cylinder? Where is cylinder? Here we go. This ball.
Sphere.
Sphere. Bring it over to this sphere shape. What about this balloon?
Sphere.
Right, so it matches to the sphere shape. What about this flute kind of thing?
Cylinder.
Right, kiss your brain. It's a cylinder shape. What about this watermelon?
A sphere.
Right, good job. You're really smart. So matched it with this sphere shape. What about this candle?
It's a cylinder.
Right, so it goes on to this cylinder shape. What about this birthday cap?
Cone.
Right, where is the cone? Where is the cone? Where? Here we matched it. And what about this cone shaped thing?
It's a cone.
Right, so this will also go to the cone. What about this birthday gift box?
It's a cube.
Right, so it goes straight away to the cube. And this last one?
It's a cylinder.
Right, so it goes to the cylinder object. So it looks quite mess, but when you do it on your own, you will be very, very interested in doing this, and you will make your concepts very clear that different objects which we find near us, which shape they are actually having, right? Okay, this next one, I leave it to you to do it by your own, right? And you guys also, who you are watching